So, am I the only one that gets kind of annoyed when male characters in books will say that the FMC isn't beautiful when she literally is? Because I will be reading the book and it's describing her and it's saying like all these features. I'm like, okay, she must be a Vogue model. She must be like a cover girl because she's that beautiful. And then they're like, no, she's not that beautiful. And I'm like, excuse me, sir? What do you mean by that? Because if she's not beautiful, what is real beauty? Make it make sense. I think a good example of this is in Once Upon a Broken Heart. And like, as I'm reading, I'm like assuming, oh my God, Evangeline's absolutely gorgeous. I'm believing she's beautiful, and I know she is because I've seen all that fan art, and the fan arts are wonderful. But the way things are described in the book, sometimes I actually question, am I not reading it right? Or is there something else going on here? Like, art, because I get that sometimes men are haters. And then also, beauty isn't everything. I mean, as a reader, I understand that personality is very important. In fact, that's like one of the things I look for mostly when it comes to a person, like not just romantic relationships but friends and family. Like, I like when people have decent personalities. Beauty is still like, it's good if somebody's beautiful or handsome, but I prefer personality over beauty. But that's besides the point. I'm more concerned about, like, you're giving me all these details about this woman or FMC that is labeling her as beautiful, gorgeous. I don't know, my vocabulary isn't that big. But then your male characters are hating on her? And before anyone interprets this wrong, I'm not hating on Stephanie Garber or any author, really. But I'm just like voicing my opinion. I'm more mad at the character themselves than the author. But then I do appreciate because if the character can make me mad, then that just goes to show how well of an author that the person is. So Stephanie Garber in particular, I love her books. I've read all of Caraval and all of Once Upon a Broken Heart. Love it a lot. But I know it's not just her. Like, I know it's not just Once Upon a Broken Heart, because I've gone and like, I got Webtoon and I've gone and read like other manhwa and mangas, and I've noticed it's a reoccurring pattern. For example, there's a Webtoon, don't come after me, I'm just naming it, I'm not supported by Webtoon, but there's a Webtoon called The Dragon King's Bride. I'll put a picture if I can right here, wherever that is. And I know for a fact that the FMC is gorgeous. Like, I saw the way she looked, even like when she had her hair dyed, beautiful. But Hakan goes to say, like, Prince or King or Prince Hakan is like, oh, she's not that beautiful, why would the king want her? And I'm like, dude, she's wonderful, what do you mean? And she's sweet and everything, and he treats her really nicely from what I know, but what do you mean she's not beautiful? Bro, it makes me kind of annoyed, because I'm sitting here as the reader and I'm having an argument with an object with my phone, being like, what do you mean she's not that beautiful? What do you mean? Anyways, that's my rant for now, but I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go eat. Like if you want part 2. Bye bye.